Emmerdale star confirms child is going to be jailed in shocking storyline. Emmerdale recently aired a shocking car accident which saw Heath Hope sadly lose his life, though neither Kathy Hope nor Angelica King were prepared to take the blame. Eventually, Angel ended up breaking down on the day of Heath's funeral and confessing to mum Nicola King that she had been driving at the time of the crash, before ultimately confessing to the police as well. In upcoming scenes, Nicola and husband Jimmy King get an idea of what Angel's future may look like when they receive news of her court date, and it looks far from bright. I think Nicola panics when the court date is set because initially she's optimistic that with Angel's good character, the judge might be lenient, actress Nicola Wheeler admitted. Obviously, because it was an accident, given Angel's age, given the fact that there is dual responsibility and the other children were older than she was and there was perhaps a little bit of peer pressure. Unfortunately for Nicola, her hopes are shattered after a conversation with solicitor Ethan Anderson Indiana, which he explains that Angel is likely to be handed a custodial sentence. Desperate to avoid this, Nicola encourages Angel to lie about her confession. She has a conversation with Ethan who says due to the fact that a death was involved, a custodial sentence is likely, and this panics Nicola, hence why she comes up with the very strange idea of perhaps using Kathy's illness as a way of making Kathy take the blame, suggesting Kathy bullied Angel into confessing when in actual fact she didn't do it. Kathy was recently diagnosed with PMDD, a condition that leaves her with mood swings and has previously led her to lash out. Nicola is determined to do whatever it takes to protect her daughter, and she urges Jimmy not to tell her about the likelihood of a custodial sentence. Nicola wants to protect Angelica, and I guess it's while there's an element of hope Nicola wants to cling to that. Even though truly deep down she knows it's ridiculous and the best thing would be to tell Angel the truth, because we've seen what happens when you tell lies, we've seen how Angel couldn't cope with that. Obviously a 14-year-old can't. And Angel still is in a lot of emotional turmoil about what she did. While all this is going on, you've still got somebody who has to deal with the fact that they accidentally killed their friend. And none of that is being addressed at the moment because they're so hung up on what the actual punishment will be. With Angel likely to spend time behind bars, Nicola revealed that her character will be faced with immense guilt in the aftermath. We must remember that while Nicola does have 3 children, Angelica is her biological baby girl. I think like any parent it becomes about, will your child cope? What will happen to your child? Who will they be when they come out of this mess? And also an incredible sense of guilt. Did she go wrong somewhere? It's a huge thing when Angel reveals, "Remember you let me drive the car once down a track." You sort of suddenly think, oh God, am I the reason why? If I hadn't done that, she might not have borrowed the keys and had a play around in the vans. There's all that sort of thing going on. But I think the biggest thing is guilt because she can't protect her child from this. As much as she is desperately trying to, and it's why Jimmy and her make mistakes. They make huge mistakes and they realize afterwards the mistakes they've made, and they hold their hands up and they are truly sorry for them. Anyone would try to protect their child, but at some point she can't help her. I think she will feel wretched and I think she will feel guilty, and it will be a massive strain on their family relationship as well.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của UK Spoiler Emmerdale. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn video tiếp theo.